Awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool. Speaking of revenue, some people enjoy putting a couple bucks in Vegas on a couple teams here and there.
People bet on football?
I don't know. Brandon Lang, though, he's been pretty good at it. He's our man, the two for the money guy. Brandon Lang is joining us now to talk about his picks for this weekend's games. And Brandon, we're going to start in the NFC East. The Eagles giving 8 to the Rams at home.
You know, people are jocking this Rams team, and I don't know why. 3-13 last year. They gave up the second most points in team history last year. Now Mark Bulger didn't grow legs, so he's still immobile in the pocket behind a patchwork offensive line. Big expectations for the Eagles, and why not? I love what Jimmy Johnson will do here defensively. The blitz package coming after Bulger on the road. This is still an indoor team, dome team, on grass outdoors. Big things for the Eagles. I think they romp here and win big.
All right, storylines aplenty in Miami. Brett Favre debuting in the regular season with the Jets against Chad Pennington and the Miami Dolphins.
Amazing. And it's funny, doesn't matter who's quarterbacking between these two teams, the one thing the Jets know is they own Miami. It's almost like they got them tattooed on their behind. Think about this. In the last 9 meetings between the Jets and Miami, not only have the Jets won 7 of those meetings, but they're 8-0-1 against the spread. So without one push, they've covered the last 8 meetings. I know it's a 3-point favorite, but you know what? The Jets own this team. They're supremely confident. I think the Jets will be one of the surprise team, not because of Favre, but because of their defense. Statement game here. I like the Jets minus the 3.
All right, biggest spread on the board is 16. That's what the Patriots are giving to the Chiefs in Foxborough.
I tell you what, you go back to last season when New England came out of the bye week and blew out Buffalo. They had covered 9 games in a row, and Vegas said, that's it. Next week, they were laying 24 to Philadelphia. Since then, the New England Patriots have gone on a 1-13 against the spread run. They covered against Pittsburgh at home. Other than that, they've failed to cover another game, including 0-4 this preseason. I will gladly take the inflated line here with the Kansas City Chiefs and call for the dog to get the cover.
All right, the Saints are back in New Orleans. They're giving 3.5 to the Bucs.
It's funny, the Buccaneers have covered 6 of the last 7 between these two, and I think it's just because of smash-mouth football. John Gruden knows how to compete with the New Orleans Saints. They went in there and beat them last year straight up as a 4-point underdog. Now they're catching 3.5. I'll come right back here with Tampa Bay. This game will go right down to the wire. If that line is 3, you buy that half, you grab the plus 3.5. Tampa Bay will stand toe-to-toe with New Orleans, just like they have the last 7 meetings. I look for the Bucs to go to 7-1 against the spread the last 8.
All right, time now for the big 2 for the money. Best bet of great interest to the people in Baltimore. Chad Ochocinco and the Bengals coming to town to take on Joe Flacco and the Ravens.
I don't know about the name change, but let me just say this. Since Lewis came over from Baltimore to Cincinnati, in the 7 meetings that they've had between one another, he is 6-1 straight up. He knows how to beat this Baltimore Ravens team. And believe me, I've been on the opposite side of about 4 of those, thinking the Ravens were able to get the job done and beat Cincinnati, only to have my butt handed to me. So you know what? I've learned my lesson. Until the Baltimore Ravens show me that they can beat this Cincinnati team, I'll go with Lewis and the Bengals to go to 7-1 straight up against the Baltimore Ravens. Lay this small number and force this rookie quarterback to beat Cincinnati. I don't know if he can. 2 for the money, best bet, Cincinnati.
All right, Brandon, thanks a lot. Looking forward to seeing you next week.
All right, Russ.
All right, mark it down.